Hey guys. I have to turn my volume down a bit. Hold on. You guys can hear the music, right? Always have to double check this OBS. Here we go. Hey Jason, Brian, Big, Shush, Dynamic, Trivial, Cheese, Adriano, Echo, Callan, Key. Okay, we're gonna be running. Actually, I kind of started early. Maybe I should wait a bit. Hi E, what's it? E5150. I get that right? Hey Nazim. Oh wait, someone wanted me to run old weapons on to run old weapons like the saws. If I start getting time drop though, then I'm just gonna throw in a lot of ultimate stuff. I don't really care what Pixonic says, because I've got to defend myself. It sounds really weird when others say it. Hey Phantom, hey Daniel. With the Arbiter Equalizer linked with the Nuo and the Frederick. If he was linked with the, Leo Nuo with the Frederick would be insane. Hey Brandon. Okay, actually wait, hold on. Do I need to change a pilot skill for this? Because I think this has the explosion thing, right? Do I want to use that though? I need to change one of my skills here. Thing is, I'm giving up damage. Go for shielded robots with this build. Wait, are you talking about the Typhon? .600-meter range, 5-second reload time. These weapons, in case you aren't aware, they do have two different modes. The first mode is called Assault Rifle, so it's going to be firing really fast. And then when you reload, your shots will be a lot slower, but you then go into Energy Blaster mode, and this is the one that actually does a ton of damage, but it fires really slow. Okay, so we have that. Actually, wait. What is... I think I got the wrong one here. 600 meters. Oh, I have to change this. So apparently this doesn't work. I've got to use the overdrive. We have the Shy. We've got the Louis Duncan. Hey, Grandpa Jay. Hey, Daily. Hi, Super. Okay, so we're gonna be running the Louis Duncan with the Daredevil skill. If the players are wondering why don't I use River Chase, this one actually makes more sense now because so I won't have the Typhon's ability, but I will have 18.75% more damage the minute I drop in. So my damage is like amplified, and I believe I ran pretty much the same build. Well, not the same build, the same Typhon setup, minus the weapons on the baby account. Okay, so we're going to be trying that out. Yeah, I don't have the I think someone gonna ask me about the so yesterday we were live streaming. I had this build called the fruit fly. I guess I'll introduce that to you to the fruit fly maybe this week. Everyone's like, what the heck is a fruit fly? It was a funny live stream we had. Hey Bandon. Echo. Are you the only one getting small lags? I think it might be on YouTube. Thanks, Jeremiah. Yeah, let's see if we can try to get this to work here. Okay, don't lag up. Oh boy, they've got... Oh my! Okay, we're gonna be in trouble. That's a lot of... Wow, okay, I was not expecting so many raptors. We need to get on this beacon. We can't give him that beacon. I had to give up my Typhon here because that guy got off. Oh, yeah. Fortunately, you can't give up beacons, guys. Unless you want to get spawn raided. That's a big no-no. There we go. Am I? We're going up against a squad here. Oh shoot. This is 4 iron stars. I just realized now. Whew. Get beacons quick. I'm gonna get out of the Ming. This is gonna die instantly. Yep. Is he linked? Oh shoot, he's linked. Yeah, he was linked. Hey Venus. YouTube doing YouTube things. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they're giving me like the low end for like the settings because I don't get enough support. Hey Muga. Full squad. Yeah, I figured it was full squad. I could tell. That was a lot of raptors going straight to center. Is the Mauler with the what? The combo with the acid shotguns? I'm just running that Ao Ming because the guys in Discord wanted me to run it, and I told them I wouldn't be running it. How you can tell when a build is not strong, if you don't see any top players running it, there's a reason for it. Not because it's old weapons, but because it doesn't work. You know, that the top players or the strong players, they will run whatever is necessary to win. And it could be new weapons, old weapons, new bots, old bots. That's a lot of stealth back there. That guy's almost dead. He's almost dead. He's dead. I'm trying to get this guy here. Oh, my health. Uh-oh. Ah! I need cover quick. That's a lot of players over here. Uh-oh. There we go. I need to reload quick. Ah! There we go. Ugh. How am I still alive in this thing? Oh! Ah! Dude, that was a really good run with that. That was crazy. Say what? I did nothing. This build is terrible. Oh, it did some damage. I'm doing like no damage at all. We need to get some beacons here. We had such a good push earlier. Oh, we got a kill. Okay, wait, I got my, that might help a bit, damage-wise. Hold on, they're blocking my view. Is that all the damage I did? What? This is such a bad build. Hi. I got locked. Totally did. We almost kind of got a kill there. Can't do anything. Yeah, someone in Discord said that they wanted me to try it. I'm just wasting my time with this thing. I mean, like, what am I gonna... How many shots? The game's almost over. Oh, we actually got a kill. It only took 20 years. This guy's gonna kill me here. Still couldn't kill him. Yes! Oh. That's the only way I can get kills. Use the Frederick. Heck. Oh, they hit the raptor. They had a chance of actually doing damage. Helen. That is horrible. That's what I kept telling the guys in Discord. Two Vajra weapons. Why don't I use Daredevil? Because I have tried it before, and quite often you need the teleport to escape. That's why I don't use it. Yeah, the thing with the Baglio, the teleport is worth more than the Daredevil skill, in my opinion. There's just too many times where I needed to escape and I couldn't escape. Dominic, happy Sunday. What did I have here? I think I have Master Gunsmith or something, no? Increases your weapon damage for 5 seconds. That doesn't make sense. Throw. Heals. Well, that's if you have the pilot, right? I think it's the pilot that gives it the heal. this Cinders perform better. You telling me? Oh, that was brutal. That was a good run though with the Typhon. I give it that. I think I'm too close to my mic here. It's giving me feedback. I'm using different headphones. That's why. Well, that's a lot of stealth on my team. Okay, so why don't players go to the right side? I've never understood that. Like, this beacon on the right is the most important beacon on the map and no one goes for it. If he gets his beacon, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. I had no help. Look at the wall on this side. Guys. This is why you always lose. Guaranteed. He's gonna drop in here, right? No, he didn't. What does that guy have? I'm gonna activate that. What is that? Dude, we just gave up that beacon again. At least it sounds cool. May not be getting kills with this though. Oh boy, what is that? We got a problem. We got a big problem. There's a guy behind me too. At least it sounds cool, right, guys? Huh. Why is that? Oh, that's a Bjorn. Was a Bjorn. That's a lot of assists. These weapons, I think, will be good against reflector shields. Because I remember players were using it against the Luchador before. We got to actually get rid of this guy here. Because he's linked. Always go for the Leo if you're in a Titan. Okay, now you deal with him. It's all about the looks and the sound. This is a type of content? Well, make sure you leave a thumbs up then, because I don't know what you guys enjoy. Because it doesn't matter if I put like... Actually, it's kind of funny. When I put like baby account content, it gets like less views, less likes. And the paint jobs. Test the normal score. Wait, why am I getting this feedback? Is it just me? Why am I sounding so loud? Maybe I need to lower my volume. Am I too loud, guys? People want to see me murder other players. That's exactly what it is. I haven't tried Tonans in a while, but I've seen some players use it. Then again, I've seen them use this too. Pretty sure this is gonna shred. The Typhon pilot skills? Yeah, sure. I'm just trying to decide what weapon to run on here. We'll just stick with what we have for now. By the way, you want to use the Louis Duncan pilot if you run this build. It's actually very, very important because it gives you that resistance. So what... Okay, wait, I'll tell you what really makes this build. It's not actually the weapons like players will think. I mean, I could run Skadi on here and it will do a lot of damage. What really makes this this build strong? Using the damage dealer track, using the Shy, using the Louis Duncan, and using Daredevil. Those ingredients are what make this build like insanely strong. It doesn't really matter what weapon I run on it. Well, we're talking about mid-range weapons. If I was running close range weapons like Havoc, then I wouldn't use Daredevil. I would actually use the Ghost because you need to get close to your opponent. And in order to do that, you need the speed. The most... Oh, I know what the most useless weapon ever. I'll show you what the most useless weapon ever is. Where is it? Where is it? Yo, I think I might have even sold it. Wait, for real? I don't have it. Or maybe I've forgotten how it looks like. No, wait, I think... Oh man, I think I actually did sell it. I was like, no one's gonna use that. Oh shoot, I think I did. Wait. Why don't I have it? It's this weapon here. Obelisk. Yeah, I think I actually sold it. Like, yeah, that's pretty much the most useless weapon. Because you never see anyone run it. I see even players running Noricums. The Gecko? No, actually the Gecko used to be really good before. I used to run it the pattern Gecko. I mean, I can't even say Noricums is bad because at one point it was actually kind of meta. When we couldn't choose our game modes, remember? We get like TDM and Noricums, they improved the accuracy back then too. So I can't even say that Noricums is bad because at one point it was actually meta, which is kind of weird to say that. But yeah, the Obelisk. That's got to be the worst weapon, I think, in the game. Heck, I even forgot that it even exists. I think I sold it. I think I had. And then I was like, yeah, no one's going to use it. Molot? No, Molot and Punishers. Remember, we had Griff Molot. That used to be full-on meta when I started. Magnum was meta at 1.2. Yeah. Molots. I mean, it actually is kind of legit. It's sort of good. That's a lot of stealth. Oh boy. What are we working with here? He's gonna teleport. Okay, so the reason why I survived there is because they're shy. Okay, and also because of Louis Duncan. Ah. Uh-oh. I'm almost dead. Oh, almost got him. They're gonna give me the beacon. There we go. What is that? Raptor? Yeah, I don't want to jump. He's going to jump towards me. I have 67% on my my mothership. Ah. I had to go after their I had to go after their Leo. I know he has a reflector shield, but corrosion actually eats through it. Too many guys hitting me here. What is this guy doing back here? Why is he hiding? Uh-oh. Got him down to his last stand, so that's going to help a bit. We need to cover our beacons, though. Oof. Wait, why can't I go into flight? Holy, what the? There's no ways. Too many of them. Hey, Jason. Do I know Lachlan? Wait, isn't that a Fortnite YouTuber? Why does that name look familiar? No wonder we were down a player. I was wondering, where is everyone? Verse 5, 5 Titans. Oof. That players run aphids? Maybe in the lower leagues, definitely not in Champion League. The 24-hour obelisk. What do I think about the... it's not one of my favorites. I think for the Mauler, I still prefer the Mahavajra and the Vajra. Oh, Smite and Discipline? Okay, well that's a different story. That's like comparing apples and oranges there. That's like comparing a Pinata to, you know, like a Ultimate Orkin. Regulators. Actually, I found a... Well, I don't want to spoil it, but I found a build yesterday when I was live streaming for my members. You wouldn't think it would work, but it actually kind of works. And I'm hoping to showcase that on my channel this week. No, I haven't tried bendies. I was thinking about it. On your Indra? Oh, you don't want to use those weapons on... So I think sometimes players get confused. Just because a weapon does well doesn't mean it's going to work on all Titans. The Indra is a brawling Titan, so you want close range. Yeah, so you want like Mahavajra and Vajras on there. That's a lot of stealth over there on that side. This guy is a Leo. You know what I've noticed? I don't know if it's just my imagination, but I'm noticing that when it comes to the lead... Wait, we gave up that beacon. Guys, come on. You guys don't know how to play. Sorry to say. This is Champion League. You can't do stuff like that. You're gonna get owned. I'm just reloading here. We're gonna push there. What I notice is corrosion seems to do a lot of damage to the Leo. Is it just my imagination, guys? We're gonna pay these guys a visit. We're gonna activate that. Ooh. We gave up that beacon too, right? Yep. This guy's linked to me. He needs to stay alive. No. I'll get you sooner or later. Sounds like a Titan weapon. I'm gonna save up my damage and then I'm gonna activate my Frederick and hit them with this full clip. Hold on. There we go. You may have another one. This is the weapons that players told me were balanced. Yes, I believe. Ooh. Oh. When you get frozen and... Wait. Yikes. Oh my. Yeah, he doesn't have much left. Yeah, basically turn the game with just a bot alone. The bot isn't even that hard to kill. The Samjock is irrelevant. I think it's going to be important to use a Samjock to counter the sword unit. They were actually down a player too. Oh wait, let's change this to Nuo. And Nuo is actually, so the Nuo that I was using is very easy to kill. It's a very fragile bot. You just need to shoot it once, get it down to its last stand if it has a last stand, and next shot will kill it. It's the Leo you have to worry about. But I've been noticing with the Leo, when I hit it with like corrosion, it seems like it does a lot of damage to it. Like I noticed, so in this mode, so you know, like you have two modes with these weapons. You have the assault mode and the energy blaster. This one here, which applies corrosion, seems to do a lot of damage to it. I don't know if it's just my imagination, but I'll try to point it out next time when we run into one. It seems that way anyways. Let's see, shot grouping is important. Oops. I just noticed like the first mode of those weapons do a lot of damage to the Leo. I'll try to point it out when I'm hitting one. You'll see what I mean. And I don't know, maybe I'm just imagining things. It seems that way anyways. Yeah, I actually got a different side for a change. No, don't push me into it. They're gonna push our platform. The thing is, they got extinction players there, and they're gonna go straight to center. I think I'm just gonna fire here so that I have the other mode. I'm not really worried about them attacking that side. So he has a reflector shield, right? Ah, try to see if I could get him there. I had to drop this in because I needed to protect the center. We were going up against a duo squad, or actually at least two of them. Gonna drop in over here. I had no help from my teammates. Where are they? We need beacons fast. Oh jeez, another one? Yeah, this game's over. We're not even protecting our beacons here. Trying to go after the Leo. They tickle Titans? I mean, they're not bad. I think I would rather use those than the Tonans. Although, I don't know, I haven't run the Tonans yet. Thing is, so I was trying to hold down the center, and I don't know, I guess my teammates gave up the farm. Not the farm, the dam beacon, and then we lost our home. They were getting a lesson on why you can't give up beacons. He will get steamrolled. The matchmaking and the skill level of players. You know what I find funny is players are so obsessed with getting MK3 stuff or meta. Most of them don't even understand the basics more. They could increase their win percentage like double by just learning the game properly. Not even getting that stuff. It goes to show you people are attracted to shiny new things. Jeez, he killed his bot already. We just dropped in. The heck? That's a lot of players. I may jump straight for that beacon. We might be able to get so we didn't even get, we got the center, but we gave it up. We had the center beacon. Oh, brother. Wait. Okay, so here's a oh wait, hold on. I want to switch to the other mode. Oh, he's almost dead though. Yeah. Guys, get into... Oh, brother. They're all hanging around. You can't hang around. You got to get into center. You need your Titans, guys. You can't use regular bots against this Titan coming in. That's not gonna work. He's gonna get killed. We need Titans. My team needs to drop in with Titans. They're not doing it. I have no choice. I have to push because I don't know, my teammates aren't doing anything. They're not even dropping in with their Titans. Now he drops in with his Titan. Jeez, guys. Unbelievable. What does that guy have? Wait, I'm linked to... Someone's... Oh, that guy's linked to me. I was like trying to figure out where that link was. That's the downside. Oh, the linking part? Yeah, if they go into their transcendence mode, the link breaks. Hey Gato. Hey Finn. Hey Gunner. What is a reload? 12 seconds. Oh jeez. Do I want to put myself through a 12-second reload? We could run Jadams. Someone wanted me to run. Wait, I don't even have. Wait, I don't have 4 of those? What? I thought I would have 4 of them. I guess I don't. Hey, Roland. I deserve a week's break after this. Hi, Halim. Gargantuan? No thanks. Yeah, you know what? I think it's my headphones. If I get my headphones a little bit too close to my mic, I get that feedback. I gotta keep my distance. This is my BR account. Full squad of extinction here. Wait, I'm on a squad too. Shouldn't have done that. Underestimate the power of the Daredevil skill. One shot is all it takes. Especially with weapons like these. I don't think he was expecting that. One pop. Ooh. Oh man, that was wild. I guess they didn't like me. Let's see. Let's drop in with this. Mind you, these players are maxed out, so just to kind of give you an idea, that build is like, if you get hit by that, It does a ton of damage. This guy's moving in, yeah. Oh, I would have killed that Archer. At least let him fly. Yeah, I guess I clipped his wings before he could even fly. Hi, Pia. Oh wait, no, we had 5 to the squad. They had 3. I thought they had more than that. Daredevil Favnia or Daredevil Typhon? I think there's benefits to both. I think the Typhon might be slightly stronger because you have more speed with it. But if you run the Typhon build, you have to have the Louis Duncan. Because the Louis Duncan is basically turning it into a Favnia, but you have more speed, right? And you have the Daredevil. Plus you have the shield. Don't forget you got the shield around the Typhon too. How long has it been since I used it? Quite a while. I used to run with my clan a lot, but I was just running into all these Android and Steam players, all the clans that were all cheating. So I was like, well, it's no point me putting money into my account anymore. And I was pretty direct with Pixonic when I said that. Here you won't be able to link just yet because that's not available to players. I think they're aiming for, well, I don't want to give a date or anything because I don't know myself, but I would imagine by end of the year. Oh my! What the? The guy, he just like peeked around the corner and just like one shot him. It's crazy. Ah. Wait, why can't I move? Yeah, that works too. Good job, dude. I need to reload here. And then I'm gonna have to push either right or left. Guys jumping. Going this way. Ooh, it's lagging up there. Wow, I almost died. That was close. This guy crashed? Oh. Uh-oh, we lost our home. I was hoping the splash would get him. Ooh. He's gonna give us a beacon, he has to. He got trapped. That was a smart move. I don't think he meant to do it, but it kind of worked out. Oh. You know what? This ball will do a lot of damage to the ultimate Balkazari. He can't block it. You got a Raptor from the Super Chest? That's a good win. Go for the Tesla build. Tesla build's really good. You like the sound effects of it? I like the revving up. It's like something bad's gonna happen. Well, it will be bad if you get hit by it. Would you subscribe for... What do you mean subscribe for Ultimate Luchador? Would I like to have an Ultimate Luchador? I don't know if it really deserves an Ultimate at this point. Maybe further down the road. Ultimate Kid would be kind of funny. I think they should do it just for that. For jokes. And then give everyone an Ultimate Kid for like the birthday event or something for next year. Wouldn't that be fun? Everyone's running around with Ultimate Kid. I can't go for that. Whoa. This guy want to link to me or like... Here we go. Oh, I'm on reload, no. One pop is all it took. Oh my. What the? Look, he's already... Oh, what the? I couldn't even see him. I'm so blinded. What's going on back there? This build does so much damage with the Daredevil skill. It's kind of crazy. Even more crazy if you're linked. Ooh. Come on. Yeah, you shouldn't have done that. I was just waiting for it. Oh my. Oh my. Come on, expose. Just a couple seconds. Thank you. Oh, no. That was totally worth it. Ooh. What am I even shooting? It's coming after me. I have to kill him quickly. Oh. Have I ever rage quit a game? No, I'm not that kind of player. The only time I will quit is if there's hackers, because they're just not worth my time. I don't waste my energy on them. The stream is 40 seconds Typhon content. 1 minute. What do you mean 1 minute? The jump drone? I'm trying to think, like, if I were to do, I don't think it's gonna be as strong. Because players seem to hype up that drone a lot more than they should. It's not as strong. Like, it's on certain builds it does well, but it's not on all, and I think they get carried away. It's kind of like if one weapon is strong, they put it on everything, even if it doesn't make sense. That's how I see it. Oh, thank you, Venus. Thank you for the donation. Much appreciated. You have your for the Raptor. I actually prefer the I still prefer the Shy over that. I just realized I don't have any healing on this thing. I'm in trouble. Notice his health. See what I mean? Oh. This guy's gonna need some help. Thing is, I don't have any I don't have any anti-stealth here. Oh, I knocked his shield. I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize he was behind. Oh! Oh! That kind of worked. Oh my gosh, this thing is nuts. Yep, that's what I thought. It would die quick. That's exactly what I thought would happen. Oh no, this guy. Oh, I have a shy. That might be enough to save me. It is. Oh no, I didn't know this guy was here. That's bad. Oh, I couldn't get him. Oh, almost. We got the assist. No, 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 no. That's gonna kill me. What the? He's still targeting me. Must be watching the live stream. Yeah, I need to get out of here. Go for another beacon. Or the which other weapons? The ones I'm running on my Typhon? I think it's gonna depend on your build. I believe you were the one that was sniping me, right? Have fun with that. Uh-oh, uh-oh. No, no, no! Ah! I bounced. I was trying to stop. Royalty-free music. Actually, the music that I have, I need a license. Like, you can't just copy it and use it. You need a license for it. You left the jump unit on? Yeah, but I kind of hit the ground and then I bounced off it. I landed right, but yeah. I bounced on the bridge. Of all the times you start the stream that had to happen, I think you were just waiting to say that. You've been watching it the whole time, haven't you? Yeah, the music that I use, so I used to use NCS before, but then I got a copyright, well, not one, like pretty much on all my live streams. They gave me copyright strikes. Ugh. How many of my teammates going to the center? None. Yep, I figured. We're in trouble already, guys. Watch us lose, even with the better spawn. No one's going to center. Oh, brother. We had the better spawn. We could have at least gone to center here. Ooh. Oh wait, we've got 3 iron. That's why they didn't go. They didn't need to. Yep, I can't see him. And this is the reason why this drone's not good. This guy's gonna kill me, by the way. Oh, we got him. No, someone else got him. It was gonna come anyways. He was gonna get smoked by it. They locked me. I think these guys are watching that live stream because that's a very specific target to have. And they say, yeah, it's very specific. Wait, I killed someone. What? He shot at my reflector shield. We still don't have this. We had the center, but we gave it up. He's gonna drop in at the Titan. Oops. Oh, he's gonna ditch? Why is he standing still? Striker? I think my team's realizing maybe they should have gone for the beacons. Oh my. Oh, oh, oh. Say what? Ugh. No, I'm almost dead. I'm dead. Oof. Out of my way, dude. I think my team started to panic when they got all the beacons. Yeah, you can't play that way, even against... Yeah, like, you might be a strong clan. You can't take chances like that. Because look at the player count. We're almost identical here. Mauler needs to be nerfed? No, I disagree. I think Mauler's good where it's at right now. It's very easy to kill Mauler. What are the noodles? The ice noodles? Snare, Skadi, and Hell. Yeah, I don't think it makes sense to nerf the Mauler because you need the Mauler to counter things like Bjorn. If you get rid of that, you're gonna have a major imbalance with other things in the game. For example, you'll be making the Devourer that much more stronger. Bjorn will be a lot stronger too. You won't have ways to counter. Oh, we didn't have... Well, I mean, we have these two guys on our team, but we weren't even in a squad. Yeah, sometimes players, like, they forget, like, they... so, for example, they want to nerf the ducks to the ground. That doesn't actually make sense. So, you know that one of the best ways to kill a Leo is actually use a ducks. Use a ducks with the webby. It will slice through the Leo quickly. That's why when I'm in a Leo, I got to be very careful of ducks. So if you nerf it to the ground and you happen to win it now because the drop rate is increasing, you've just nerfed your only counter to the Leo. Doesn't make sense. Mauler is kind of hard to take down. Dude, I've killed 2 Maulers at the same time with the Indra. Hey, Joel. Neglecting because I haven't streamed Fortnite. Hey, Felix. Do I have the Walter? I believe I do. Yeah, I do. Use snare on ducks, and it's good. Yeah, those weapons are strong. Snare, Skadi, Hell. That's why I did a video on it a while back. I said players are sleeping on it. I think they're kind of surprised when they see the Nuo, how strong it is with the noodles, the ice noodles. They're like, what weapons are you running on? It must be the new weapons. It's so overpowered. I'm like, no, actually, it's the old weapons. I prefer the ice noodles on there because you got to think. So the Nuo boosts your damage. If you freeze them up, they take 20% more damage on top of that. So it only makes sense to run it. If you keep on firing, you will run into issues with reload, but I think it's worth the sacrifice. Indra has potential. Indra's very good. Oof. I have the ultimate. Yeah, but I can't run too many ultimate stuff. Players were complaining to Pixonic that the BR accounts were running too many ultimate bots, so we are only allowed to run one full ultimate build. So I can run like the ultimate Ming and I can run the ultimate bullets, but I can't run like ultimate Ming with ultimate like Jadoms and the ultimate blitz with ultimate havoc. I can't run like, I guess, too many, which is kind of stupid because like I ran into players running that and then they stream sniping me on top of it. I'm like, so maybe I should just not live stream then. Maybe I should run my own account and then I will run max of everything with multiples. That's what players want me to do. What is that? Oh, I forgot I had this. Oh, that's why I can't heal. Man, I need to get rid of that. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that drone. It's not good for that build. This guy's gonna kill me. He's got a tanky, a bot. Yeah. Thank you for giving me the beacon. We need a Titan to kill that Leo. He's in our spawn. I need to spawn in with my Titan. Either that or the Havoc build. That's a Titan. Must get above. Ugh. Come on, just a little bit more. Come on. He's gonna kill me. So you want to know the logic of players? That rook killed me. I think the rook should be nerfed. That's the logic of most players. But the rook is balanced where it's at. The same with the mauler. That will kill me. I try to kill him with the oh boy. Oh boy, my shield. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Keep complaining. No, it's just because if something kills them, it shouldn't be allowed to. So they want whatever they have to be buffed. And if they don't have it, it's got to be nerfed. It's their logic. Rook is good. Well, I'm just saying this is like, that's why they want the mauler nerfed. Is probably because they have a rook or luchador and a dice to it, right? Everything has to have a counter. I'm not sure if this is the right setup for this. If I were to use that, won't be that much damage though. Huh. Wait a minute. If I were to use that, this is more tanky. Maybe I can run like... What if I were to use Veyrons? Might be good. Oh, we don't have okay. Yeah, I want to see, maybe I can actually survive that kind of attack. Like this would be really good if I can get close. So we have a 500-meter range, right? 8 seconds. I could work at that. Best Titan in the game? I would say probably Devourer. Devourer, Mauler, and then maybe Bjorn. You're a low spender. I don't believe that. You just pay to win. Well, they have a lot of Gen Raptors. Wait, is this the same crew from earlier? 3 extinction, 1 heat. We're playing against a squad here. I keep on forgetting I got the jump on here. That stupid drone. Oh, I gotta get out of this. Yeah, no, that drone's terrible for that setup. It's not because I don't know how to play it, it's just terrible for it. Just because you have that shield, it doesn't mean that it's good. I'd rather have the heal by far. That's gonna be in trouble. I can't save him. He's got the Leo there. We need beacons fast, yeah. No. No. Mini beacons ASAP? Like real quick? With the new modules? Well, I'm talking about like, we're talking without the ultimates, yeah. I need to get a beacon and he's not allowing me to get a beacon. Smart. Well, there's 3 left. I just hope that my teammates are smart enough to go for beacons and not fight it. Because you can run their beacon bar down that way. We need another, like a 4th. Wait, we've got an extinction player on our team too. No, wait, is it? I think we might be able to get him. There we go. Game is kind of close. Uh-oh. We're all scrambling for beacons now. Okay, wait, I guess I'll follow... I think we should go this way, because we need to cover more beacons, yeah. Oh, shoot, I didn't know that... Yeah, just think, if we had nerfed them all, it'd be even weaker. We just killed him. Mind you, I am running, like, ultimate havocs here. I wasn't expecting him to have another one. You guys notice the like the drum like track thing when you're in the spot now? When you use your ability. Leo's too strong. He's gonna run out of fuel. No? Yeah, almost. Use awful, Leo. Oh wow, that was actually 4 of them. I didn't see. Wait, is this extinction? No, this is not. This is... What is that? This is another... But wait, or are they like a sister clan or something? Extinction? They almost have the same tag. Okay, it is different. Are the platforms still split? Actually, wait, maybe not, right? I didn't check. Heat is iOS, but that might be an Android player. Show them the fruit fly? No, that's for a... That's gonna be for a separate video. We're gonna keep that a secret for now. Knockoff clans? I thought it was from the same clan. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Why does his tag look slightly different? But it's like the same E and the same X. You found an iOS player on Android? Maybe they did merge it. Maybe it is merged. Everyone's laughing at the fruit fly build. Everyone's like, what's the fruit fly build, Adrian? What is the... It's coming. I'll introduce you to the fruit fly build this week, guys. Because I think I was recording some of those games. It was quite funny. It was one of the funnier live streams that we had. Our members stream. The fruit fly ducks. Okay, so I think that's gonna be the last game of the stream. Obviously a very deadly build, although I wouldn't run it with this drone. I don't think it's the optimum. I rather have, so the thing is, you would be making a lot stronger like Typhon build if you run the Shy on here, because you're doing so much damage. So you're building up resistance and stacks, which complements the Louis Duncan pilot. So I wouldn't run. You know, this is another case where that drone just doesn't work. On certain builds, it just doesn't work. I can see that drone working on something like an Ultimate Griffin, maybe a Raptor, although I still think the Raptor, the Shy, is stronger. Definitely strong on the Leo. But I actually don't use it on my Nuo. Because the Nuo is a very fragile bot, and I rather have the Shy to build up, resistance with the damage stack. Yeah. This is a bot called a fruit fly. No, it's not a bot. It's actually a build. I came up with the fruit fly. I nicknamed it the fruit fly because of how annoying it is. Tesla weapon or freeze rockets? Tesla. Definitely Tesla. Is it a Dux? No, it's not a Dux. You guys will see. You'll see it. It's... Dux doesn't... Dux... You'll see what I mean when it... This week. Man, I keep getting this feedback. Are you guys hearing that? I think it's my head and my new headphones. I can't have it too close to my mic. It's picking up feedback from it. That's not good, actually. What's the fly? You'll see. You'll see. I don't want to spoil it. Don't you guys like surprises? What weapons are Tesla? It's these. The Feng Bao and the Shifang. Yeah, so... And I did a video, secret reveal for the Raptor. If you haven't checked it out, definitely check it out, because I give you like 2 variations of this build. If you're going to use it as like a beacon runner, then I have the jump unit on it with the Shy. I don't use that Aopo, whatever that name of the drone is. I don't use that. It actually doesn't make sense, because I was in a few games where I ran that on this build and I died almost instantly. So first of all, when I went into when I did my super jump, one Ravager with the regulators hit my shield. Well, they did damage to me. And I took... Remember, you don't have a last stand, right? Or a first stand, because I'm running the other drone. So they knocked the shield. I didn't even have the shield. They did damage to me when I landed. Then the other guy hit me and I was dead. I was pretty much dead straight away. The Shy allows me to almost negate... a Ravager with the regulators, so they'll hit me and I'll take damage. They'll trigger the last, well, I guess first stand for the Shy, But remember, I have another one here. So what I then do is I will do a super jump straight for them from where I'm at center. And I'll kill them. Well, hopefully. Most times I end up killing them. Thanks, AB. If you don't have a shy, well, I don't know what other drones you have. I'm trying to think like what would be a good. You could try a whiteout. You know, if you don't have this pilot, you could try a whiteout because this pilot basically EMPs. But you would have to be careful with that. So you would have to run like a whiteout with maybe this track. But that's not a beacon runner then. That's a more of a beacon defender. But that would be good if you are being attacked by multiple like raptors, because the whiteout will EMP them and they can't use their ability as frequently or heal, which is really handy. You could also try, I guess Armadillo could work, but you got to stay alive in the Armadillo. You're gonna do that one. You could try Seeker. Haruka might work too. Hawkeye if you have it. I think even Pascal could work. Raptor's pretty versatile. Well, compared to some of the other bots out there. Wait, what? You have to turn... Oh. I think you're talking to someone else. I'm trying to figure out what you were talking about. Oh, you have the Hawkeye? Yeah, use the Hawkeye. Use the Hawkeye. You can use the Hawkeye. The only thing... You will be vulnerable. Actually, you know what? The Hawkeye would work. Because you have the protection from gray damage. Well, not protection, but you at least take less gray damage, right? I haven't used this in a while. The other thing is you got Shield Breaker. Yeah, this could work. So you have reduces gray damage. You also have the Shield Breaker built in. That could definitely work. Yep, Hawkeye. This would actually be really good. So... You know, on like Yamantau map, oftentimes the other team, if they have a lot of campers, they usually, if you spawn on the higher platform, so if you do the super jump to the center, once you get that, by then a lot of the other team, if they're running campers, they'll be on the right beacon, like by the bridge. Right, let me just show you here. It's easier to explain, like if I just show it. So like this would be my strategy if I ran the Hawkeye. Hopefully I land. I think I'll land on the other side, right? Yep. So what you want to do is this is if you have like a super jump. So you do the super jump. You just press forward. You'll go straight to center. You'll capture this beacon. And then when you get here, what you want to do is you want to watch to see how many campers are on this left side and how many on the right side. If there's a lot of Ravagers over here, just make sure that you move a little bit this way to use the wall to cover you. And then what you'd want to do is you will do the super jump from there. And then you will, well... So if you have the Hawkeye, you will have a Shield Breaker when you have your Reflector Shield. And then you'll attack this side. This is like most, especially for beacon rush. Okay, so once you get this beacon, this way your teammates can spawn here, and then you will attack these campers on this side. That's what I usually do, but it depends what the enemy's running. Like if they have campers sitting back over here, then I will do a jump straight from the center, straight over here. I'll put pressure on, So the whole purpose of doing that is to take out their campers, but also to keep them away from center. Because once I have them away from center, then I can spawn, like if I die here, I will then drop in with this. So now I drop in with my range, because now they're really scared, right? Just psychology. They don't like players that are aggressive. So then I drop in with the range, and then I take pot shots at them and I wipe out their range if they have any more. So at that point, then they have to brawl, but there's one problem. I've already got the center, and I may even have that beacon. That gives my team a massive edge, because now if we have brawlers, they are pushing into our strength, so they'll lose the entire hangar. It's like a lost cause. If you have strong players on your team and they know what they're doing, red team's in trouble. So that you just have to know where to go. This is why strategy matters. Like, you know, these things, like whether I have a raptor, it doesn't really matter. If I had an archer, the same thing really. These things will make more of a difference than you having MK3 or having meta, because you can achieve certain things without having all that. Like if I had an archer, I could be running right down the bridge to go straight to their home. Like if I manage to capture that, they're gonna be in a lot of trouble. And you don't really need a maxed out archer for that. You can't lose center. Yeah, there's certain maps, like the beacons, just strategy wise, you just cannot give it up. Like you give it up, you're gonna get spawn raided. And the thing is, you can't sit back. You know, like players telling me you can sit back. You can't, because they're gonna push right into your spawn. And usually the builds that do a lot of damage are the brawlers that have close range weapons. Like if you look at this lineup here, I mean, which do you think is going to do the most amount of damage? It's going to be these three, right? Look at their weapons. They're all close range. I mean, this can do a lot of damage, but it can also get killed really quickly if I'm not careful. You like to attack. Attacking is good, but you got to be smart about it. Because I think sometimes players think, you know, they get it mixed up when I tell them they got to be brawlers. They keep on attacking, but then they run out into the open. So for example, I'll just give an example here on like Shenzhen map, like strategy wise. Quan, they might be. Some are saying that they've run into iOS players, so they may be merged. Just use this. So when you, like on this map, if you attack, you got to be very careful of attacking into center here, because you have a lot of angles that look at center. So they could be shooting from this side, this side, this side, through that gap there. If they have this side here, maybe through there. And then of course you have that side there. So instead of running through, unless you have an archer, something that can withstand damage, you could technically run all the way through. Or if you're in a raptor, you could jump there. If not, better to attack the sides. So yeah, you can attack, but you've got to be smart about it. And then you got to look at the covered routes. This is what makes a smart player. You've got to know your routes on each map. And the way that I learned when I was playing against the strong players, I would always pay attention to, like, if I did lose a game, what beacons were captured first, what turned the game. And then I would pay attention to it, but I may not necessarily always push those beacons. I would pay attention to it to see, you know, what those clans would always do. I just realized something. I just realized this thing floating here. Is it just me? It's like a hot air balloon. Huh. I just noticed that now. Like talking, I was like, is that thing flying over the... It looked like it was flying over the beacon almost. Yeah, you gotta be very strategic when you attack. So like on this map, for example, going this way is really good because you have all this cover and then you go straight into their spawn. Yeah, because oftentimes I see players like they're running out into the open, they're getting shot, and they're like, "Oh, my bot died because the guy had MK2 and MK3," and I'm like thinking, So you think if you had meta and you had MK3, you would have survived? Actually, no, you wouldn't. You would just you'd get smoked. Trust me, I know that. Like when I played in clan battles, you would never do that even with a max level. It's just playing stupid by doing that. You gotta play smarter. The hot air balloon thing? Yeah, I just noticed that. I was like, wait a minute. You know, at first I thought it was my drone. I was like, wait a minute, but my drone doesn't like fly that high. Bjorn can climb walls. Hey, what? Why is Bjorn so weak? It's the newest Titan. Well, it doesn't mean because it's the newest, it's the strongest. I keep telling players that. That's why you got to be careful. Like, you know, I think players kind of fall into that trap too. They see something new and they're like, oh, it must be good. So they all get it and then level it up. It doesn't always work that way. You gotta know your weapons and stuff. And if you don't know it, then, you know, hop onto a test server and test it. Center of Moon, the Bjorn can climb the wall. Do you mean like on the what? On the center of Moon? So you know, like the right beacon, are you talking about like climb up that wall? Top, you need to go around. Yeah. Oh, like that like ledge thing? Maybe they're preparing like for a spider titan. I don't know. Oh, without the ramp. I think I know where you might be talking about. The ledge. Yeah, so the center by the beacon, right? There's a ledge on. They climb up that thing. Like on the top level, where the beacon is, there's like that weird flat ledge. Up the center. Oh, I remember you could do that with the Raijing. I think was it the Raijing? Yeah, it was a Raijing. Remember? Huh. Yeah, I think I know where you're talking about. Yeah. I gotta try that now. Thanks for letting me know. That's a good tip. I didn't know. And Peter said actually in power plant, the center area. I did not know that. I mean, that's actually a good tip, that because you can get like, you can see over the top there. You can just stay up top. The spider bear. They actually were making a spider titan, but then they, I don't know, somewhere along the line they kind of messed up and it turned into a bear. Great for sniping. Well, I remember I would use that as like a surprise attack. I think I would use like thunders because it wouldn't expect you to go like climb over, right? You didn't make it to the center. No, everyone's gonna be trying it. We're gonna be in a game where there's gonna be like 6 Bjorns. Everyone's struggling to get to the top. Okay, so anyways, before I get going, thank you very much to Dark Warrior Alone, Dominic Kine, Dies, Peter, Cold, and Alex for helping to moderate today's live stream chat. Much appreciated. If they have YouTube channels, make sure to check them out. Oh, Brian, sorry, I did not see your donation there. Thank you so much. If you love your mom, hit the thumbs up button so she knows. Thanks, Brian. Also, thank you, Dominic and Venus. Thank you so much for your memberships, for your donations. Very much appreciated. If they have YouTube channels, I know Brian, so Dark Warrior, he live streams, I think, mostly Frontiers. He does different games. You can make sure you check them out. Which level? So on this account, everything is maxed out. Yep. What the heck is that guy? Everyone's gonna be trying it now. We're gonna, you know what that means, right? We're gonna be in games where there's gonna be like, there's gonna be like six Bjorns trying to get up the center area on power plant. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the live stream. If you are new to my channel, especially, I hope you enjoyed the live stream. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Also consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. In the coming weeks, we will be doing a giveaway. I'm just waiting for like the final approval from Pixonic, but I'm expecting a giveaway for the sword unit. We'll see how that goes, but that will be coming up once that update does go live. I know we got the update, but it's not technically live yet because we've still got, give or take, 2 days. So I think everything is probably going to be starting on when? Probably like Wednesday? Yeah, I think it's going to be on Wednesday. So that is when I will start to, well, there's going to be content probably covering the sword unit, the new weapons. I don't know if there's anything else. I think it was a new drone too. So that's when I will be covering all that stuff. You too, Darren. Yeah, so that's going to be it. Once again, thank you guys so much for dropping by. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. Hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. And I will see you guys probably on Tuesday when I post a video. Then, well, I don't think it's going to be for that specific video. I still got to do a video for the baby account. So I did record that. Then you guys will get to see what the fruit fly is. Everyone's like, what's the fruit fly? Trust me, it's worth it. Okay, anyways, guys, catch you later. Catch you in the next live stream. Later, guys.